I find the evening walks hard, but oh, we're live.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Confessions of a Mom-Brarian. Today we have the full staff of the Asphodel-Norwood Library with you. I'm Chris, and Cheryl is here, and Prudence is here.
Hello.
And we're excited to be here because we always love our Monday morning chats, but we're also really excited to be here because we get to share some big news today, and that is that the library is reopening in a week. Yay! It has been one really long 5.5 months without being able to see our patrons face to face and have those daily conversations and seeing the kids. That's been really hard. So we're so glad to be able to reopen again to the public, but using the library is obviously not going to look exactly the way it did before we closed, and especially for this first little period of reopening, we're going to have some restrictions. So there's some things that everybody needs to know about the library reopening. So day one is going to be Monday, August 24th, and we're going back to regular hours. So that means on Mondays, Norwood Library is closed, but Westwood Library will be open. So you can go in and you can see Prudence between 4 and 7 on August 24th. But when you go in, as you know, you got to mask up. You got to mask up. There's going to be hand sanitizer there for you to use the second you step through the door. And at Westwood Branch is a capacity of 3 people. So that includes our staff members. So if you get to the porch at Westwood and you look through that window and you see that there's somebody already standing at the desk, we're going to ask you to wait outside. And if you would like to use a computer at the Westwood Library, you need to call and make an appointment. So you call 705-768-2548, I think.
He's like, don't put me on the spot.
Just hold on a second. I just want to make sure I got it right. Something like that, anyway. This is the problem with having a cell phone and all your contacts are in your phone and you never actually physically dial anybody anymore, so you don't know anyone's number. But yes, 705-768-2548 is for calling the Westwood Branch. So you need to call ahead to make an appointment to use a computer during our regular hours. And you get a maximum of 30 minutes on the computer per day. And that's just because we only have 1 public computer at Westwood right now. We only have 2 public computers at Norwood. So we just want to make sure that everybody that needs a turn gets a turn. So we've got to limit our time. And plus it's, you know, for everyone's own health and safety, the less time you can spend in an enclosed space with another person, the less likely you are to transmit coronavirus if you happen to be infected and don't know it. So those are a couple of the safety precautions there. And then the other thing about using the library is that, and I got to make this really clear, is we are not open for browsing right now. So we're still asking that people either call the library ahead of time and a librarian will pick out some books for you. Or when you go into the library, you can chat with a librarian about what you would like to read and the librarian can make selections for you. And we ask in those scenarios, please just be patient with us because it is going to take us a little running around to gather up things. But your best bet, the easiest way to get your hands on some books in a timely fashion is to really go online, use that online tool on our website, place holds on what you want to read, and then we will call you and arrange a time that we're open for you to come in and pick them up. So that being said, maybe this whole time we've been closed, you never used the curbside pickup and you're really not sure how the website works to place a hold. So we're going to demo that now as long as the technology works. We're gonna try our best to demo that now. So just, I'm gonna share my screen here so everybody can see what's up.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong there?
Just set them there,
You
please.
just,
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
so the first thing you're gonna see here is the library Facebook page. All right. So Prudence and Cheryl, when you're looking at your screen now, are you seeing the library website?
Yes.
Yay! I think that means that we're working. So the library website is www.anpl.org. ANPL stands for Asphodel-Norwood Public Library. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you can find the catalog. You can find a link to the catalog here on the main page. Just scroll down a little bit and our online catalog right here. It's highlighted in blue. And here we go. We're in the online catalog. So up here, it's kind of just the way the letters are. It's kind of blended together, but there's login and there's my account. You can click either of those things to log in. We're going to do that. And we're going to use a library card. And the PIN is the word books, all lowercase. That didn't work. What just happened? Sorry, dudes. Oh, try this again. Log in. Login failed. Why?
You're missing a number.
Yeah.
It's probably a 0, right?
No.
No.
What? Something after the 17.
172150. Well, that's all I wrote down. All right. Well, we'll just use my library card number then. Oh. No.
No, that's what you just had, Chris.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We'll use my library card number. Although I do have a lot of stuff checked out.
That's okay. No judgment.
So last week was all overdue, but now I went in and I renewed all my stuff. Okay. So now that I'm logged in and I'm wanting to place some holds, I really need to make sure that I'm searching in the right place. So we're not searching everything, because if we do that, then we're going to populate with stuff from Overdrive. But what you really want to see is just what's in our libraries. So you're going to go to library search. And you can search all fields or title, author, subject, whatever you feel. We're going to search by author. So good old, our friend, James Patterson. We've got 1 million of his books. Okay. So let's choose this one. Yeah, as you can see right over here, it says that we can place a hold on it. You can also click on the title and bring up a little bit more information. So if you look here, you can see right away that this book is a Westwood book because it's got a W right here. If it was a Norwood book, it would have an N. So, but that's okay. Even if you're a Norwood patron, which I'm a Norwood patron, we can still make it happen so that we can get that book to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say place hold. And it's going to say, it's going to give me the option of where I'd like to pick this book up. So I'm a Norwood patron. I'd like to pick the book up in Norwood. And I'm just going to place the hold. Did it just tell me that no items qualify for hold?
It did.
Yes.
In that case, you're going to need to call a librarian because I don't know what the problem is. But let's try a different book. Let's try this one down here. This is a Norwood book, and it's a young adult book. That's what the YA stands for. And I tend to read a lot of YA, so this might be up my alley. So I'm going to go place hold again. Yep, I would like to place it at Norwood Branch. And
Oh, success.
success. So this is what you want to see. This is how you know that your hold worked. If you try and place a hold and it doesn't work, as just happened, then you're going to have to call the library because something has gone awry. But for the most part, people have been using this throughout the closure to place holds on their books, and we've had very few glitches. So it should work for you. And if it doesn't, we are here to help. So now that book has been placed on hold. And what's going to happen is at 1 p.m., the library is going to get a notification that you have placed a hold. And then we are going to call you to arrange a time to pick up during our open hours. So can you guys think of any questions that our patrons might have in trying to operate this situation?
I'm not sure what may happen, but you may not be able to log in if your card is expired.
Right.
And that's not a big deal. Our library cards expire every 2 years, just so we can check up and make sure you're still in the area, still using the library. So you'll just need to call us so that we can update your card and get you going again.
Yes, good point, Cheryl. Because we just got this system about 2 years ago, if you were really on the ball and got a new library card, kind of right as we switched over, your card is coming up for renewal. And we've renewed a lot already, but you may still be in that category where your card's expired if you haven't used it throughout the pandemic or throughout the library closure. Other things.
I was just going to say, I think we could add in that it's not a problem to bring books back and forth between the two branches, but if you put a request in on the morning of, unfortunately, it won't be there that afternoon ready for pickup. It's probably going to be a couple of days before that book is available for pickup. Yes,
yeah, so because we are only transferring items between libraries about once a week, if you are requesting something not from your home branch, then you will have a bit of a waiting period if you want that book brought to your home branch. But by the same token, you, as a resident of Asphodel-Norwood, your card allows you to visit both branches. So
yes.
If you are mobile and able to get to either branch, then you can pick up your materials. And another important thing to note is maybe you're not comfortable coming into the library. Maybe you don't, maybe you have a condition that prohibits you from wearing a mask and you just don't have a comfort level going in without one. That's okay, because we're still offering pickup by curbside. So if you place your order using the online catalog in this way, we will call and arrange a time for you to pick up your item outside the library building, so you don't have to do just as we've been doing curbside. It'll be in a bag with your name on it at the time that we've arranged just outside the door. While we're here, I should show you there is some other things that you can do when you're logged into the online catalog, and that includes renewing your books. That might have too much personal information right there. So we can see that I do have one book on hold now, and I can renew items by clicking here and hitting renew. You have to do it before the book's overdue. You can't go in and renew when the book's already overdue, so you have to do it before your due date. But another thing important to note is that we're not charging any fines right now. So if your books do end up overdue, as I had a slew of them last week, I didn't have to pay any fines because everything is fine free at the moment. If you're visiting the library, speaking of there being no library fines, that is actually another safety precaution. So we're doing that because we don't want to handle cash often, and we're cash only. So that being the case, if you are a Westwood resident and you buy your garbage tags at Westwood branch, we're still selling garbage tags, but we just ask that you please bring correct change. Also, if you book a computer and you need to do some printing, please bring exact change for whatever printing you need to do, or dig up exact change so that we're not handling cash. And if you're printing, it's 25 cents a page for a black and white page, $1 a page for full color. And if you're buying garbage tags, there's still $2 a tag. All right. So I'm gonna log out of the catalog here. Okay, I will. And I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. All right, so if anyone has questions about what we just went through, please feel free to either send us a comment or drop us a line here. Okay, so other things about reopening. So Norwood Branch, our first open day is going to be Tuesday, August the 25th. We'll be open from 4 to 8. As I say, we're back to regular hours. If you are using Norwood Branch, the maximum people in the library at one time is 5. So we do not have a glorious window in our door at Norwood Branch. You're going to have to open the door. Look up the stairs. If there's somebody standing right in the door, then you're gonna have to wait outside. If there's somebody standing at the top of the stairs, you're gonna have to wait at the bottom of the stairs. Those are just our things. And we have sanitizer, and if you forgot to bring your mask, there is disposable masks available as well. All right. Anything else that people will need to know about reopening?
I don't think so. I think we covered it.
Got it all down pat. If you want to use a computer at Norwood Branch, the number there, and I know this one off by heart, is 705-639-2228. So you can call. You can reach us there. And if you need help using the online catalog to place a hold, if you don't have internet but you still want books, you can call us and we can place a hold for you or find books for you on the phone. We've got portable phones at Norwood. I've been known to walk around with the phone to my ear and find everyone their books. As we talk.
Same goes for Westwood. Oh, I just thought of something. Maybe we should review the hours, all of the open hours, even though they're regular, not everybody knows our open hours.
Yeah, so our Westwood branch is open Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Thursday mornings from 9 until noon, and Saturday mornings from 10 until noon. And our Norwood branch is open Tuesdays from 4 to 8, Wednesdays and Fridays in the morning from 9 until noon, Thursdays from 2 to 6, and Saturday afternoons from 1 till 3. So a real variety there, a real spread of open hours. We're not allowing people to rent the library at this point because we're not fully open, like the collection's not open, that kind of thing. There's no rentals, and I'm pretty sure that that's the same across the township. I don't think any of the municipal buildings are available to rent as of yet, but probably coming, hopefully soon. And the other thing is that we're not running any in-person programs. I was going to say story times, but that's a program too. But yeah, we don't have any in-person programs scheduled because we are not really fully open. And there's a chance that we'll be just continue with online programming until the end of this year. It's really a wait and see. As
Just the way it goes.
It's been a wait and see. So we got to see how things happen with the schools opening, and if everyone's able to stay healthy, then reassess. But yeah, we're pretty excited to welcome everybody back.
We're very excited.
Yep. Okay, so speaking of virtual, because we're doing virtual programming, speaking of virtual programming, if you're interested in online book club, we have the ANPL Mom-Brarians book club, and we're currently reading The Darwin Affair. Today is the last day that you can get that book with no restrictions and not having to wait. No limits. So if you're interested in participating in this month's book club, today is your day to get that book off Overdrive with no restrictions, no limits. If you need help using Overdrive, there again, please send us a message today. And there is if you scroll through our Asphodel-Norwood Public Library page, I did make a video, and I don't think I shared the link last week, but I did make a video at one point on how to use Overdrive with a tablet. So, and it'd be the same with your smartphone. So you can find that video and I'll walk you through. I think it took 10 minutes from start to finish, like starting my account to having a book checked out and downloaded. Not long at all. Easy peasy. So yes, that's going on. Our summer reading club is over.
It went by so fast.
It did.
Fastest 6 weeks ever. We had Tim Holland, the puppet tamer, on Friday. He was our grand finale of the summer reading program. He was hilarious. Like, I get it. His sense of humor hits me every time. I laughed and laughed. I was like the one crazy adult by myself with no kids laughing at me.
It was good. I think the kids all enjoyed it.
It was. So we didn't have liberty to record that performance. It was a live deal. So unfortunately we can't share it with you now. But you know, if we end up doing something like that again, please make sure you join in, because it was a lot of fun and it felt very personal because
Yes.
there wasn't a lot of participants. We were able to do a lovely Q&A with Tim at the end and talk about like, how on earth how do you become a ventriloquist? Like, how does that become your career path? Because it's just not common.
No, no.
Nope.
No, it was good though. It was good, and but I learned through the process. As I've said before, I didn't enjoy the online version as much as we enjoy the kids coming into the branches. So we're just looking forward to the day that we can see them all in person again.
Yeah, it was very different because our normal end of summer reading program party is a party. Like, we've got ice cream sundae station and face painting and games and a performance and usually a huge watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always have, you know, the good snacks and the live performance, and yeah, it's just not the same. Not the same. We usually talk about what people have been reading, which reminds me that if your child participated in summer reading club this year and you did not get their reading log in yet, we've extended the deadline, so you can email me that reading log at kvanleuven@antownship.ca. Just take a picture of it and email it my way, because we do have prizes to distribute, and we would like to distribute some prizes to your kid. So, so make sure.
Yes, we would.
And if taking a picture and emailing it doesn't work for you, feel free to just drop the physical copy in our library book return. But we're just asking that people do that by Friday this week. Friday the 21st of August.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's everything for right now. Continue to follow us on social media. I'm hoping that now that summer reading club is over, we can maybe start doing some story times again once school starts back up on Friday mornings. And in terms of programming, I think that's all we really have coming down the tubes, but that's okay. We're just excited to be able to see people face to face, despite the mask and the plexiglass. It's still eye contact. in that in-person.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm hearing things.
And
back.
now we're all interested to see what's going on in Chris's backyard.
Well, I don't know. I think my neighbor's dog must be a your caller. Right? I don't remember letting my dog out. Okay. Anyways, we're all good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for tuning in for another Mom-Brarians, and we'll be back again next week on August 24th, our reopening day.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm very excited, people.
Yeah, everybody, mark your calendars and make sure that you get in line to see Prudence on Monday, the 24th at Westwood, because she is wanting to see your face.
I want to see people. I'm very fortunate that when I am in Westwood right now, people, at a distance will say hello or, knock on the door so I can open a window and have a little conversation. So I just look forward to seeing everybody's faces.
Yeah.
Or that much of their faces.
Yeah.
We're all like reverse superheroes walking around with our eyes.
Right?
Yep.
So true.
Okay, well, we'll say goodbye for now, and we will see you again next Monday. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Got a coffee
You can
to
stop the recording.
Yeah, you can stop recording now.